Hey everyone!
Oh, hi!
Welcome to tonight. Oh yes, it's Thursday night. Yeah, it's Traitors night.
It's Traitors 2 night.
Yeah. Oh, what a night.
All right.
How's everybody doing?
I'm doing sleepies.
I know. I'm gonna start keeping a tally of how many times I have to be like, Mom! Wake up! The meatloaf! We want it now!
Why did they put the show on so late?
I mean, that's a lot.
It is for me when I get up at 6 o'clock in the morning and I don't go to bed until 2.
What time would you like them to air this show?
Noon. I mean, I'm having some serious issues here, but
I need to go to sleep earlier on a regular basis.
I just told Maddie, you know what would be really funny if we just did sleep drunken Traitors.
No. That's every week.
You should see some of the stuff I wrote down.
I don't know what she was saying. Something about Canadian. What was it? Canadian drip? I don't know what that means.
Wasn't that like the food they were eating or something?
No.
At breakfast?
No. I don't think so. But anyway. Are you Jason Kelsey or are you Ice Spice?
I'm afraid I'm Jason Kelsey.
Oh, I kept seeing the memes of the two of them meeting and being like, "Oh, I love your show, Annie." Get it? Because like he didn't know how she went.
Oh.
Yes,
I didn't know
welcome.
who he was until Taylor Swift. So
yeah. Well, Jason is the brother.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Okay. I don't need to know about these football people, but now I do. So that's what it is.
Are you mad at it?
What do you mean?
Knowing about football now?
No, because I only like pay attention to it like once a year pretty much, and then that's it. And now it's like gonna be baseball season soon, so wait, Rob just said Traitors is now going up around 8:40, not 9. I was wondering how people on Twitter were so far ahead of us. Well, I guess we're gonna start watching it around 8:40.
Great, I could have been 20 minutes awake already because I was awake before. It's like the Traitors comes on and I'm just like,
You were dozing at the end of the bear too, just to let you know.
Right,
but thank you, Rob. We will start watching it a little bit
Yeah.
earlier now that we know that.
Wonderful.
Yeah, that is very, very good to know.
Yes.
Should we get started?
I guess.
We have things to discuss tonight.
Oh my God.
It's episode 8.
Yes, it is. And last time, Peter refused to be recruited. He said, F you, I'm a good guy.
He was not seduced. Seduced. Seducted.
He's a sexual guy, but he said no.
If there's no windmill, I'm out. Windmill only.
Yes.
It's like farmers only, but for windmills.
Parvati was all Donald Trump. She was like, well, I guess you're not that hot anyway.
No speak of him here, please. Don't associate that with the show.
All right. Well,
but yeah, Parvati, she's pissed because she was really hoping that this was gonna work, and it did not. And yeah, last week's episode ended with a cliffhanger because they had that whole partial safety chain,
right?
No banishment. So the faithfuls,
no murder.
Yes, had an opportunity. Well, everybody was included in this, right. But it was for the faithfuls. They had the opportunity to go down that safety chain and save each other, and then there were only a few people who were left unprotected and vulnerable to murder.
Yes, that would be Bergie. Is that short for burger?
It's short for burgalicious. No, honestly, I don't know what it's actually short for. Bergdorf? Maybe he's Bergdorf Goodman or whatever.
Maybe it's Burge. I don't know.
But burgalicious.
Kate. MJ.
Walking backwards out of the room. It was very much like now I'm drawing a blank.
Oh, who's drawing a blank now?
The drag queen who walks backwards.
Oh, I can't remember.
Two old ladies trying to remember people's names.
You think they'll give us a show on Broadway?
Maybe.
Hello.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Oh.
Oh, Bergie is short for his last name, Bergston. Oh, his first name is Karsten. Wait, his name is Karsten Bergston? So he's a 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Wow, that's very interesting.
All right. Karsten, not Carson.
I said Karsten.
Okay.
That's why I said 10 out of 10.
Right.
Wow, that's interesting.
We've got Trishelle, who was pissed that
CT did not save her. He did not light her torch. She wasn't happy about that.
And
Parvati, who was technically not saved in the safety chain, but like obviously she's not gonna get murdered because she's a traitor.
Was she Porto?
Yeah, so really there were 4 people who were vulnerable here for murder.
Vulnerable.
Yeah.
So at breakfast, you gotta love the breakfast scenes where it's like,
okay, wait, Hanley, this is an important correction.
Okay.
Retraction. Hanley says Bergie is short for Bergerson. Okay, so his name is Karsten Bergerson. At least it's not Sten. That would be a bit much.
So is this like Scandinavian?
I don't know.
Bergie Bergerson?
I don't know.
Sven Svensson? Ole Olsen?
Well, his first name is not actually Bergie.
I know, it's Karsten. Karsten Bergerson.
Yeah.
He loves...
Oh, Bowie.
He said... He loves the burgers.
I guess. He's got burger finger. All right. So
do I. I had a burger for dinner.
So, like we said, Trishelle, and then Parvati, who's not really engaged.
Doesn't count.
All right.
Or Poverty.
Oh my God. These people have been playing this game for how long, and they cannot get Parvati's name right?
Especially Kevin.
He's calling her Poverty.
Poverty.
Like, what? No. Anyway, it's time for breakfast. It's time to find out who got murdered.
What did you think of Phaedra saying, don't be a Sherlock the dick?
About Peter?
Yeah.
I am on board with that. Because Peter has gotten a bit too big for his britches.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how much love do you have for Peter?
I'm over Peter. I'm done with him.
So would you say a 1?
I'd say -1.
Oh.
0. The limit does not exist. I don't know. Like, I'm over it. He's done too much. He had a good move. He had good instincts. And then...
yeah.
Too much for me.
Well, Bergie's dead.
Oh.
Karsten's dead.
Oh, no. Yeah. They decided to kill Bergie. Which is unfortunate because I did enjoy him.
He was peaking at the right time.
Yes.
He got his arc, you know?
He did. He grew up on the show, which apparently he had a similar arc on Love Island.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he came in all like, and then I guess he
like a dumbass. What he like was dumb, and then on Love Island he was like, oh, he's not. And then he like went dumb again.
Well, I also feel like the Traitors is on another level.
Flowers for Algernon. The drug
That's
wore
so
off.
Sad. No, the story makes me too sad. But
it is very sad.
Yeah, so he's gone. And Peter's really upset because he was like besties with Bergie. But that's pretty much why the Traitors decided he had to go. Because they were like, we can't get Peter this week, so we are going to get the next best thing.
right-hand man.
Yes, we are taking out Bergie.
That doesn't sound good. His right-hand man.
All right. Well, anyway, Phaedra is just another breakfast, right? She's like, I'm having
cheese and preserves, baby.
She knows what she wants.
Yes.
But you know what? That's kind of like not great because you should probably be a little bit more surprised, upset, a little more of a reaction that might come back to haunt her a bit.
I have to say there was not a whole lot of quippiness or the wonderful Phaedra one-liners coming from her this week.
Yeah, there was.
I didn't see
I think you were sleeping during them. She was Phaedra, as she always is. Yeah.
All right. Well, Trishelle is trying to put the target on Phaedra.
Right.
Because she's starting to suspect something.
We heard rumblings of this in weeks past. After Dan was banished, Trishelle was like, "Ooh, I think that Dan was throwing another traitor out there.
He was throwing a sacrifice on the pile."
And honestly, she's right.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of pissed that Dan basically threw Phaedra under the bus like that, like out of nowhere. Nobody was suspecting her at all until he did that.
Yeah.
And it almost just felt like he was throwing the Monopoly board, knocking over the game.
He was flipping it
on his way out. So I'm not happy about that. But that has led
engaged
Trishelle
effing 17 times.
Yeah, it
19?
was a total
19,
Teresa
17?
Giudice. So Trishelle has been suspicious. She's been adding things up. She's been looking over her notes again, and she's like, "I think that Phaedra is a traitor," and she still thinks
she's right.
She is. She still thinks that Parvati is as well.
Right.
But she's like, we should focus.
She's more convinced of the guilt of Phaedra.
Right. But she's also figuring, let's take out Phaedra now and save the sure thing, the wounded bird, Parvati, for later on. It'll be easy for us, whatever. Right. Also, there is the numbers situation to think about because Phaedra has that Bravo block with her.
Right.
So she figures we need to take a shot at Phaedra while we still can. Because eventually we're not going to have the numbers to do it.
Yeah.
I mean, she's right. She's definitely right. But I was also like, ugh, just stop it, Trishelle. You're so annoying.
Leave Phaedra alone. So Peter and Poverty have a little chat.
Right. And this is all orchestrated basically by Trishelle because Trishelle is getting Peter on board with, hey, we need to focus on Phaedra this week, not Parvati. So what we're going to do is pull Parvati in, let her know that we're going for Phaedra and get her on board with us. So Peter, I think, was kind of reluctant about it at first, but then he was like, okay, let's do your thing.
And of course, MJ was listening in.
Oh.
Probably not knowing what the hell's going on anyway.
I don't know how much she was actually hearing of all this. Was your computer not actually plugged in? I think the charger was not plugged into the wall.
Oh.
Which means the camera probably also didn't charge. Anyway.
Awesome.
Before I forget, just had to let you know. Yeah.
Should I get the charger?
I think we'll be okay.
I hope
just keep an eye on it.
All right.
So yeah, Peter is chatting with Parvati and like, oh, I don't think you're a traitor anymore. Like I might have made a mistake. But Parvati is like, you know what? This is my chance. It sucks to have to go after Phaedra,
She
but
probably should have just said, you know what? I am.
I think she would have gotten in trouble. But Can you imagine if she's just like, you know what? I am a traitor.
Well,
do something about it.
Yeah, or like on this show, a lot of people who aren't actually traitors can convince people that they're innocent. So like, why bother trying? What if she had just been like, yeah, I'm a traitor? Would people like not concentrate on her?
What if she told Peter, she's like, yeah, I am, but no one's gonna believe you. No one's gonna believe that I told you that.
No one can hear you scream from here.
Oh my god. Yeah. So anyway, she's seeing this as her opportunity to not be the one to go.
Yeah, she wants to convince him that she's most faithful of the faithful.
Right. As long as it's not her, that's what she wants. So she's going with it.
But we really have to talk about something super important.
Okay.
What did you think of Alan's outfit?
Loved as usual.
What really put it over the edge for you?
I loved the plaid shawl cape. On
his head, the glasses really took it over the edge for me.
Oh, the glasses are always top
whole nother level.
Yes, and yes, we are related. She's my daughter now. That's my mom.
I'm her mother.
All right, so
and she's old. Which means I'm old.
All right. Well, Sandra is kind of thinking, wow, maybe Parvati is a traitor.
What the frig, man? You just woke up now?
She's talking about Parvati being her nemesis. And
she's like, I figured out that Parvati is a traitor and I'm going to win the game now.
She wasn't so certain. She was like, I think she could be, and if I'm seeing the signs, I'm going to get all the faithfuls together, and we're going to take her out.
Wow.
This has only been a thing for like weeks now.
It's about time.
Also, it's funny that she says this when the tide is turning and people are focusing more on Phaedra now.
She's always late to the party. What can I say? What did you think of this week's special guest?
I was freaking excited.
I woke up for Dr. Will.
It was none other than Dr. Will Kirby. Woo! Big Brother 2 winner.
With his coy, beaming smile.
It's kind of unfortunate that none of the Big Brother people were left for this moment, because that would have been a very fun reunion.
Yeah.
We could have had Janelle and Will. We could have had Dan and Will. We could have had all three of them together, but no.
Yeah.
So that was a bummer.
They blew it. What can I say? Do you think Dan went home with his tail between his legs?
I think somewhat. I thought I heard somewhere that he was like asking the crew if he like disappointed them, which just makes me sad.
Did they say yes?
I don't think so. I don't know, but
Sandra had some harsh words for Dan. Guess you weren't that smart anyway, right?
When was that?
Not that good at the. Somebody said he wasn't good at the game.
That was gay. That's later.
Oh.
No, but everyone was like,
no, just totally make that up.
Maybe. I feel like the only people who recognized Dr. Will were like Parvati and Sandra, because they've been in the Survivor game for a long time.
You don't think Trishelle recognized him?
Maybe.
I mean, I'm sure these reality people go to all these reality conferences.
It depends.
And
but also, like, I feel like Survivor and Big Brother mix, Amazing Race mixes with them. But I don't know about like the MTV crowd and all that.
I mean, they still watch Big Brother.
I'm sure John had no idea who he was.
Well, how many people didn't know who John was?
Pretty much everybody, right? So, except for Alan.
We know now.
Yeah.
Is he your favorite this season?
I'm really enjoying him.
Same.
Yeah. So everyone was like, "Oh my God, Dr. Will, who we don't know," and we're all like, "Ah!" And he had those beautiful wolves with him.
He was dressed up like a Botoxed up, pasty, dusty Sherlock Holmes,
but not Sherlock the Dick.
Nope.
Sherlock the Dick's cousin, Sherlock Holmes. So yeah, he was waiting at the creepy ass cabin, and Kate's like, "Oh no, we're not doing this cabin shit again." No.
But they did. Dr. Will says, "I have something to show you inside here."
This desk is a little wobbly.
Can you check it? And everybody goes piling in there, and Dr. Will puts the bolt on the door and says, "Ha ha ha, you'll never get Botox from me again."
I don't know how much Dr. Will actually like does the doctor stuff anymore. No, like on other people, because he's like really high up in like administration and stuff.
I'm sure he does it on family and friends and himself. He probably, or if somebody offered him a very sizable amount of money and he wasn't doing something with his kids or anything else, he would agree to do it.
Yeah, I don't know.
So yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is, but that interview that we saw with him and Sharon Tharp, it sounded like he doesn't really do that kind of stuff.
Which, by the way, that interview was one of the best interviews that I've ever heard. He was so candid, so real, as far as I know.
Yeah.
And so
well, it's also worth
charming.
Pointing out.
Snake of the vest.
Yes, it's also worth pointing out that in that interview, he was all like, "Oh, you're gonna see me very soon in something, like not competing, but you'll see me soon." And I'm assuming it was this.
Yeah.
Right? Because he's not competing anymore, but he will get that appearance check.
Do you think he was Alan's favorite guest?
Maybe. I don't know if Alan can see past Kate. Kate is his
dream.
As she should be. Yeah, so Dr. Will sets them all up in this escape room, basically, and he says, "You guys have 30 minutes to get your asses out of here."
But this wasn't any ordinary escape room.
Well, let's set up the rest of the parameters first. So 30 minutes, and they had
There's $20,000 worth of gold in there.
They had to find it and get it out of there.
Right. If anybody uses the safe word haggis.
Haggis always makes me think of So I Married an Axe Murderer.
Yeah.
That's my only real exposure to haggis.
Haggis.
Yeah.
So if somebody says haggis, for every person that quits, you
lose $1,000.
Yeah.
From the prize pot.
Right. For this challenge.
Yeah. Can you imagine if they didn't get any money and people quit? They just take it right out of the prize pot?
Do you think they would, or do you think there's like a limit?
No, I think they probably would have taken it out. That's what you get.
All right. Well, this was not a vegan challenge.
Yeah, I
which
was
was
not
very
happy about this
upsetting.
at all. It made me really sad.
Did you see how upset the rats were?
Yeah.
And the frog? He just
Mhm.
wanted to get the hell out of there. He didn't want these a-holes on him.
And they were like pouring bugs on people, and the bugs were probably getting like squished in there. So I was not happy about this. We are both very much against animals and or insects being used in
Anything.
any competitions or anything like this. Like, it's so unnecessary. They don't need to do things like that.
I mean, for crying out loud, we just got the circus Ringling Brothers and Barnum Bailey Circus stop
using
having
animals in the show.
and now we're still using animals on a stupid show like this.
I just feel like it's lazy and it's harmful to the animals / insects, and it doesn't need to be a thing. So it's just very disappointing to see this kind of thing happening still. So boo, not fans of that.
I am very shocked that Alan agreed to this because Alan is vegan.
True.
Which is probably why they had to have Dr. Will come in.
Yeah, I don't know how much say Alan would have had in the matter, but
do you think that's why they had Dr. Will? Because Alan was like, I'm not doing that.
It's possible.
I care about animals. I'm not gonna exploit them.
Yeah.
At least not while I'm at the cabin.
Yeah. I mean, I could also just see them wanting Dr. Will to be a part of this, but obviously he said and made very clear that he's not doing this kind of thing anymore. Like, he's not going to compete, so they wanted to bring him in any way they could.
Right.
But yeah, we were not happy about this challenge. What do we do with a spider in our house? We take it outside.
Yeah. We even were taking the bees outside.
I take stink bugs outside.
But when the bees got to be too much, and there was 20 bees in my room, I couldn't take 20 bees outside anymore.
Yeah. There's also a difference
There's
between
extenuating circumstances.
Yeah, there's also a difference between choosing to put animals or bugs in danger or having them like
hurt you.
Come into your space and hurt you.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. So I don't remember who ripped the tablecloth off.
I think it was
table.
CT.
Okay.
Which reminded me of Rocky Horror when they take the tablecloth off and Eddie's
in body is under there. His very poor representation of a half cut up body is under there.
Mm-hmm.
Happy birthday to you. All right.
Now that is something I can get behind.
Yes.
Chill. Anyway.
All right. So there was some instructions on the table underneath the tablecloth. There was
they got a map showing tunnels to escape. They saw where the money's at. So
they had to figure that they were going in the tunnels.
They had to basically split the group. You never split the party in D&D. It's not a good idea.
Right.
Because that's when things go down and it's dangerous. But here, they had to split the party. Some people had to go in those tunnels and get the money. And some people stayed in the main area. And some of them were doing nothing.
Yeah.
But keeping the light situation was basically a one-person job, right? One person had to hold the buttons down.
Okay, so you either had light in the cabin or you had light in the tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
Both equally gross.
Right.
I think there was more bugs and stuff in the tunnel than there was in the actual cabin.
The cabin, they were like waiting basically until it was dark, and then they would like hit them with it. And I don't know.
I guess Fergus
I just don't even like thinking
busy.
about it. It just makes me sad.
Yeah. So
but,
I think
especially the rats. They
look very scared,
cute, and I just wanted them to be okay.
They didn't want to be on TV like that.
Mm.
All right. So Kate, I believe, found the tunnel. Everybody got. I don't remember. I thought she opened some door and she was like, "Hey, look at this." They all put their goggles on. At first, I was like, "Why is John wearing goggles?" And then I'm like, "Oh, they're all wearing goggles."
Yeah. Okay. I have to admit, I was getting so annoyed with the people in the tunnels who were like, "Turn the effing lights on! Like, we need the lights." Okay, everybody needs the lights. Mm-hmm. You got to share them. But it was the freaking tunnel people. I was like, "Stop! You're so annoying."
Put the lights on. CT was screaming.
Also Trishelle, of course, the challenge people.
Yeah.
Like, drama queens. Get it. You do challenges.
Wow.
I'm sorry. I'm with Team Slackers. Bravo. Upstairs.
They know how to have a good time.
If I was in
make
this challenge,
some paper and still have a good time.
If I was on this show and I was supposed to be a part of this challenge, I would have bailed immediately. I would have been like, I'm not doing this.
Oh, of course.
But
absolutely.
I don't care if people would have been pissed.
I care not.
Yeah.
All right. So they were the gold was in the chicken wire.
There were different
it was
spots
like
where
some
it was
Big
stashed.
Brother-esque.
That did make me think of Big Brother. Yeah, working that chicken wire.
They were spraying them with some liquid ass.
Ooh.
Maggots, rats.
What about Kate seeing the trapdoor above the light station, and she was like, "Yeah, Kevin, come do this. I'm not doing this." Even though at first she was like, "I'm great with walkie-talkies. I will do that job."
Yeah. Okay, so MJ was the first one to bail. Not a shocker there. I mean, what else? What has she done on this show?
Walk backwards. Oh, outside of that room after being like, "Can I talk to you guys?" And they're like, "No.
Get out." They ended up losing $4,000 because
all of Bravo pieced.
Yeah.
MJ, Phaedra, Sheree, Kate, they were all like, we're out of here. Yeah, they decided to hag us out.
Yep.
And $4,000 had to be taken out of the total, but we'll get there.
Trishelle got a shield, but secret.
Peter was like, Trishelle, don't tell anyone. Like, could you say it louder? John, don't tell anyone. CT, don't tell anyone.
Don't tell anyone we're going after Dan. This is Dan.
Yeah, I mean, could you be louder? But
yeah.
Also, Peter telling everyone what to do, of course. So, yeah.
Well, wasn't it like CT who was like, hey, you want that shield, Trishelle?
He did offer it up to Trishelle because he wanted to kind of
make up for last week.
Mend the fences after she was pissed at him for not lighting her torch last week. So she was like, yes, thank you, of course. And she felt pretty good about CT doing that. I would be super paranoid to be like, why don't you want the shield? Are you a traitor? Like,
exactly.
You're a little too comfortable and give this shield away.
What did you think of CT's little funny haha where he came out like with 1 second left?
Well, because Trishelle was like, get back in the tunnel.
Get the gold and then come out right now.
Really getting on my nerves.
So he came out and he's digging in his pants.
Like, I think there's a snake in my pants.
You mean a worm?
And he pulled out the gold. And everyone was like, oh my God.
He's so clever.
I mean, it was pretty funny.
Was it?
I thought it was pretty funny.
Did you see the face I drew?
You went. So yeah.
It's just a gold. It's not a snake.
They got 15,000 out of the potential 20. But because we had 4 haggises, 15 minus 4, 11. So they only got 11,000 to add to the prize pool. And everyone was looking over at Bravo like,
Alan is so disgusted with the low prize amount so far.
I mean, it does seem like they're not getting that much. I don't know. I mean, I think they could be doing better, right?
If you haven't seen Alan and his interview on Watch What Happens Live, you need to go see it because it's awesome.
He was on there with Darren Criss, and honestly, it was a dream episode.
It was a dream episode.
Also, I just rewatched
Romy. I think Andy Cohen's still pinching himself.
I'm sure. I just rewatched Romy and Michelle's high school reunion, which I freaking love. And I watched it with my husband, and Alan Cumming is just amazing. He's seen it, but like many, many years ago. Okay. So, and this was also his first time watching with me.
Oh, I'm sure you gave him all the little...
We had a good time with it.
Husband, look!
Yeah, and it was just so funny to see Alan so young. And... Of course, the trio dance at the end is just
amazing.
Yes.
All right. So
anyway,
Trishelle took Peter's advice and did not reveal.
Yeah, Alan
she had the shield.
Alan let everybody know that a shield was won, but he was, he gave them the opportunity. You can come forward or keep it to yourself, and everyone was just like, Trishelle's face during this part was like,
yeah. I mean, what is she supposed to be like?
She could have just been like.
Yeah.
Why the?
I don't know. Maybe she had like bugs.
If I saw that, I would have been a little suspicious.
I don't know. But back at the house, and by house I mean the Castle.
Yeah.
Parvati pulls John aside.
She's going to work.
She whips up some tears. She must have tore out 3 nose hairs.
Honestly, though, it almost felt a little dirty to me because she was like bringing up things from her personal life.
Yeah.
Like, didn't she basically survive an abusive relationship in the last few years? And I think that's what she was getting into with John, talking about everything she's been through.
He's like, oh, I've never seen you be so emotional.
Honestly, they had a really nice moment together, and I'm hoping that that was genuine between them and not just for game.
Do you think he bought it?
Well, we saw maybe not so much. In the moment, it seemed like he really did.
Well, I mean, he's not going to be like, shut up, you bitch, to her face, you know?
Nobody's called Parvati a B.
I was as John.
Okay.
I'm not calling her.
I don't think he was that, but anyway.
Probably not.
She was really like, I'm not a traitor. I have this, I don't know. She's talking about walls being up and like all that stuff. So she was trying to convince him, and
well, Trishelle is now voting for Phaedra.
I mean, she's made that very clear, and
now
she's trying to get everyone on board. Yes.
And the obvious choice would be Parvati, but she's not going to go for the obvious. She wants to go for Phaedra.
Well, this is also quite jarring, and it's causing a lot of suspicion about Peter, especially because he has been so anti-Parvati, and now all of a sudden he's going along with Trishelle's plan, and he's going against Phaedra.
Oh.
And some people are like, why are you doing this? Like, what's going on here? And that is going to bubble over a little bit at the round table. So at the round table, Parvati is beginning the discussion. She's trying to, again, take some of the attention off of her, saying, I messed up, I was close with Dan.
I fell in with the wrong crowd.
Basically, yeah.
I got swept up in it all. And here I am, poor little Poverty. You can call me whatever you want. Just don't vote me out. Just don't write my name down.
Yeah, I don't think anyone was really buying this. But the question here is, were they going to take the shot at Phaedra first and save Parvati for later, knowing that she's most likely a traitor, or are they just going to get it done now and take her out?
Right. Well, it's time for the round table. They'll dance if they are able.
We've been in the round table.
Oh.
Well, Trishelle was like, okay, I have some points to make about Phaedra. And yeah. And I'm going to start with my least compelling arguments and work up to my most compelling. So
the Duchess of Deception, the Mistress of Murder.
Trishelle's first thing was like, Phaedra doesn't seem shocked enough
at breakfast,
and she never seems worried about being murdered. She only seems worried about being banished. And Phaedra's like, this is the best you got? Like, this is your whatever. So then I think Trishelle skipped a few steps, and she went to her most compelling argument, which was, I think that Dan threw out another traitor before he left.
Well, she wasn't wrong about that.
She wasn't. She definitely wasn't.
No argument there.
Well, Phaedra was trying to say, like, no, I'm not a traitor.
All right. Well,
Peter is up on his high horse being like, Phaedra, I haven't seen any like faithful qualities in you. Was it Phaedra or was it Parvati who he was attacking here?
I haven't seen faithful Scooters.
Yeah, I don't know why you wrote Scooters. But of course, Peter is all, I'm, so faithful. I'm going to talk about other people's faithful qualities here, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, we have a super chat.
Oh, thank you so much.
To Broomstick. Ladies, since 2006, you both shine.
Oh my goodness.
It's more fun to see these shows through both of your eyes. It made my day to catch your live.
Bexy Ass JJ, no way. Oh my God, an OG.
Bexy Ass JJ loves you, Janet and Maddie. Thank you for all you do.
That's so sweet.
Well, we love you right back.
Yes, I'm so happy you're here.
Thank you so much for the super chat.
Yes, thank you.
And thank you for sticking with us all these years.
Absolutely.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Love to see
Oh my goodness. That really takes me back.
Yes. Like 15 years back.
Yeah. Oh, it is true. Kevin did also say, Phaedra, her eye kind of twitches whenever I talk about, people that I'm suspecting could be traitors.
Maybe she just needs more magnesium.
And then he was all like, do you have issues with your eyes twitching like in real life? And she's just like,
oh my God.
yeah.
All right. Well, Kate says Dan sucked at this game. That's why he's not here.
Yeah, she's
I
like,
did write that down.
She was like, well, I was like, wrote that down.
Yeah.
Because she was like, was Dan actually trying to give you a clue? Which, he was selling somebody out. Or was he just like really sucky at this game?
Maybe both.
I mean, he wasn't great at this game.
He wasn't.
And that's nothing to say that he's not a great Big Brother player, because he is. But this is a different animal.
This is not the long game.
Right.
This is a short shooting schedule.
Yeah.
When you're in Big Brother, you got almost 4 months to marinate in there.
Big Brother is a marathon. This is a sprint.
This is definitely a sprint.
Yeah, but it definitely made me go like, when she said the dance sucked.
Yeah.
At this game. Oh my God.
All right, let's go to the vote.
Okay, I mean, clearly it's Parvati versus Phaedra, right?
Yes.
And the votes were pretty evenly split right up to the end.
Mm-hmm. And
so,
CT was the deciding vote.
Well, and then Kate was after him, but
right.
It was, oh my God. CT was like, I am not going to vote for someone who lit my torch, aka Phaedra. So he voted for Parvati, which means that Parvati was banished.
Oh
my goodness. She wasn't wearing a headband this episode. Her power was gone.
Yeah, do you think that's what it was? Did somebody steal her headbands?
Maybe.
Did she flush them down the toilet by accident?
I mean, it is worth noting that she
Were they
didn't have
soiled?
one this episode.
Did she not have a headband to go with the outfit she was wearing?
I don't know.
Was it messed up in the cabin?
I don't know, but I mean, there could be something there, right?
Yes.
So yeah, Parvati was banished. She gave
Maybe
a pretty good
clue.
speech on her way out.
Mm-hmm.
I am not a faithful. I'm a traitor. So
okay, bye. See you.
Yeah.
So
I love how somebody, I think it was Sandra, was like, "Oh my God!" Like this was some big surprise.
Come on, somebody give her a quarter like at Aldi and buy her a cart or a clue.
Well, Sandra was like, "Now that Parvati's gone, it's my time. I'm gonna win this game."
You think she's now the number one girl in the group?
I don't know.
All right. Well, Kevin and MJ.
This is interesting. Now the dust is clearing after Trishelle and Peter were pushing for Phaedra to go instead of Parvati this week. And Kevin and MJ are like, what the hell? Like, Kevin has been rock solid for Peter.
Yeah.
And now he's like, I don't think I can really trust Peter right now. Why is he flipping so quickly? He was so steadfast on taking out Parvati. And now all of a sudden he's like, no, we got to take out Phaedra. Like, what's going on here? So, it's not looking great for Peter.
I wrote Kevin and Peter copping.
I don't know what that says.
Onderins.
Coughing onderins?
No. Crossing? No.
I don't know. But what happened was Kate and Peter were talking, and I forgot what they were talking about, but they were whatever
they
you
were
wrote
talking
here.
about copping Allerins.
Yeah, Peter. Oh, I think Peter was trying to justify his change in direction here, and Kate
crossing.
Kate was thinking it was pretty suspicious. I mean, Phaedra did bring up during the roundtable how she was a part of that conversation with Peter and Parvati last week when Peter was all like, "We could work together."
Yeah,
and Phaedra's like, "I'm out of here. I'm not doing this."
All right. Well, Phaedra's all alone now.
She's the sole traitor
going
up to the turret alone.
So is she going to have to recruit somebody?
Well, Alan joins her, and Alan's like, all right, as per the rules, whips out the rule. No. Because she is the only one left, it's time for her to recruit someone. And this time, they're not effing around. There's not going to be Peter, like, not being seduced.
Right.
Basically, whoever she picks to join her, they have the choice. Either you become a traitor,
or you're
the one that's murdered this week.
Right.
So I think you know what they're going to do, right?
Who do you think she's going to pick?
We know. Were you not watching? It's literally here.
Oh, okay.
So Alan's like, who's it going to be? You're going to meet with them tonight. And Phaedra's like, Kate. Because she figured Kate is really outspoken. She can say things that maybe Phaedra doesn't want to put out there. And I think this is a wonderful decision. I'm so excited.
Yes.
I'm so excited that Kate is going to be a traitor.
But do you think she's going to throw Kate under the bus?
I don't think so. I think they're going to work together. Kate has been very loyal to her since she showed up at the castle. They're Bravo sisters. But this was funny because the way that they did this, Kate was told to go to the dungeon.
Oh.
And Fergus, is it Fergus or Ferguson?
Fergus?
Oh, he was down there. She's like, "Hey, Fergus," and then he locks her in there, and she's like, "What the f? Like, what's going on here?"
Take the key and lock her up.
Yeah, I guess Phaedra's gonna show up.
Yeah,
because they're supposed to meet down there, and Kate is gonna say yes. She is ready to do some crazy stuff. So she's gonna say yes to being a traitor. It's gonna be so much fun, and I can't freaking wait.
She'll agree, right?
Yeah, she's not gonna say no. If you say no, you're out. You're murdered.
Well,
so,
maybe yeah, that's right.
She wants to win.
She gives 0 Fs.
I am very excited to see the dynamic of Phaedra and Kate working together because I think they're going to be such a fun duo. I also have to give a shout out. I just remembered to John for during the roundtable when he said that Parvati. What was the quote?
It was, and I already said it.
I know, but we kind of glossed over it.
Well, I mentioned it. The Duchess of Deception and the Mistress of Murder.
Amazing. But he was like, "Yeah, I'm sorry. I really like you, but I think you're a traitor," and he was right. So,
if you had, who's your number one pick that you would want to win, not who you think will win?
I mean, I would definitely be happy with Kate and Phaedra splitting the traitors' money. As far as faithfuls go, I know whoever's left is a faithful. If one faithful wins, they all win. But I would love to see John win if it's going to be the faithfuls. I hope he would be in the mix. Sandra, even though what's she been doing here?
Who would you not want to see win?
I'm just so annoyed with Peter and Trishelle. Like, I don't need either of them winning.
What about Kevin?
Kevin is also annoying, but less annoying than those two. CT has been pretty fun this season.
I wouldn't mind seeing CT take some money.
Yeah, but I would be cool with the two faithfuls, Phaedra and Kate, winning and splitting the money.
2 traitors.
Yeah, sorry, traitors. 2 traitors. I think that would be great.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Bravo, babes. John has been such a surprise. I feel like we say it every week. He has been so enjoyable on the show.
We didn't know who the hell he was. No. And then we were like, oh, he's going to be out soon because he didn't know what he was doing.
We thought he was just a filler queen, but...
Yeah, he really surprised us. Mm-hmm. And he is pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Do you think he writes his own liners, or do you think...
I think, right? Like, do we really think he's got a writer, like, telling him what to say?
I don't know.
Hold on.
Did I take a picture of a fake wolf today?
Yes, you did. You should probably tell that story real quick.
All right. So I was out doing my errands, and I haven't been to the bank in a long time. Mm-hmm. So I did my business at the bank, flushed the toilet, and not really the fake toilet.
Okay.
And I got in my car, and I'm starting to drive to go pick up Sean, and I get to the stop sign, and I look over, and I'm like,
sorry, I'm just trying to find my chapstick.
What is that down there? Because the bank is on a huge property. Mm-hmm. Like, there's woods around and everything. And I'm like, why are there 2 dogs over there? I'm like, oh, wait. Those aren't dogs. Yeah, and mind you, I need glasses desperately. But I'm waiting for her to make an appointment.
We need to make our appointment soon.
So
ASAP. Especially after today's experience. Yeah.
So I'm like at the stop sign, and I'm like, oh my God, those are coyote or wolves. And so I'm trying to dig in my pocket with my seatbelt on and get my phone out. And I'm like, trying to pay attention to see if I'm holding up traffic or whatever. And I'm trying to get the camera app open. And I finally get it there, and I almost dropped the phone on the seat next to me. And I'm like trying to take a picture. And it was like, oh, no, this is no good. It's too far away. So then I'm like, oh, but I can't drive down there yet. What if I spook them and I don't get the shot then because they have run away? So I start driving down there, holding the phone like this over the passenger seat because they're on the side of the road. And I'm driving slow with my phone out, trying to record, and they're not moving. And I'm like, why aren't they moving? Aren't they getting spooked by me? Maybe they have rabies. Are they sick?
Mm-hmm.
And then I get closer to them and I'm like, oh, shoot. Those are fake wolves or coyotes.
We do have coyotes in New York, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I guess they were there to like scare off birds or something.
Birds or deer or.
That was such a funny story, though. Oh my god.
I still have the pictures on my phone too to prove it.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Everybody's loving John this season. He's a lot of fun.
Yeah. I like him as much as those fake wolves.
Mm.
They were pretty realistic. You have to admit.
They were. Yeah, you showed me the pictures.
Would you think they were real?
Probably first glance, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, then I don't.
You feel better?
A little bit.
Anytime people have lawn ornaments with like deer or something, I'm just like, oh, and then I'm like, oh, it's not real. Okay.
Yeah. I remember one time we were picking up Kristen from somewhere and we were driving down like a street. And I'm like, why would somebody put one of those deer things facing the house?
Yeah. But it was real.
But it was a real deer.
Yeah. Does Bowie have plastic?
Do you have plastic?
Mister, are you eating a squeaker?
Let me see. I have suckies.
Oh. No.
What have you, sir?
Broomstick also needs new glasses. Oh. Do you guys hear that? Bubby! It's okay.
He said he turned on his motor.
Baby boy.
Now if I can get back up off the floor.
Trey says, hey, Janet, it's okay. I once saw a big piece of cardboard I saw in the middle of the road and thought it was a chicken, so I've had a dumber moment. We've all had those moments, right?
Yeah. Absolutely. I don't know. You're probably too young to remember. One time we were driving around, driving back from like shopping, and it was at night, and I thought I saw someone in a hole in the ground. So I made Daddy get on the highway, get off the highway, get on again, and drive by again. But it was a piece of cardboard.
Oh God!
I said, "There's a person in that hole over there."
Anyway, I did see that the Traitors was officially renewed for season 3. House of Villains is also getting a season 2, and that's going to start filming very soon.
Oh my God! Who are they going to get for season 2?
I don't know. Oh wait, I have to go to Sharon Tharp's Twitter and see exactly what she said.
Oh.
I think she was talking about the cast for Traitors season 3, and she said there's a lot of heavy hitters coming.
I have to know who wore the outfit better, Katie or Kyle?
Oh, because you just saw the confessional look with the white collar and the black mesh.
Yeah,
I love that look. I think it's great for
look,
both of them.
But who wore it better?
I don't know.
I think they both look great.
Yeah.
I feel like Erica would look good in that too.
Yeah. I think it's a good look for a lot of people.
Yeah. Okay,
so apparently Traitors season 3 will be filming May, June.
Oh.
And she says, or somebody else said, I've heard big names from The Challenge, Housewives, Survivor, VH1, Netflix, and also Big Brother. And House of Villains season 2 is filming very soon as well. That's exciting.
Wonderful. I love it.
Did anybody else hear about Larsa and Marcus breaking up?
Oh, what?
Yeah.
How long were they together?
I don't know. But then they were also seen together after that, so I don't know if they actually broke up or what the deal
is. They just had a little...
But they, like, deleted each other from their Instagrams and stuff, which is kind of... I don't know.
Did they delete it or did they just private it?
I think they deleted them. I don't know.
Nick Viall wants to be on Traitors so badly.
I could see that. I could also see him on...
really good.
He could be on House of Villains, too.
Yeah.
Either or. Or maybe both. And maybe he'll pull a Johnny Bananas.
Doesn't he have a kid now?
Does he? I don't know.
I thought his fiance was pregs.
I don't know.
Or maybe that was a while back. So like maybe the baby's born already?
I don't know anything that's going on with him other
Or
than
as Hanley would say, the ham has been dropped.
The only thing I know about him at this point is that
another
he's still,
squeaker,
that he has a
another
podcast.
Giovanni.
Yeah. When will Big Brother Canada announce their cast and news? I feel like it's coming up pretty soon. It is coming up soon because it's starting March 5th.
You better stop it.
Bubby, you're a good boy.
He's being a real little bitch over here.
It's starting March 5th. So we should be finding out more soon. We still don't even know if they're going to have live feeds.
It starts March 5th?
Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
I've told you that so many times.
Well, you know what that means. The end of February, then. The cast is going to be released.
I mean, maybe. Sometimes I feel like ever since
like a week before.
Yeah, but ever since COVID, things are like
Wonky.
weird and iffy. Who knows?
Yeah.
But we should be hearing some stuff soon.
Yes.
Definitely. You should start seeing commercials, things like that. B-Bean says yes, Nick and Natalie had their baby.
Okay. See?
Yeah.
I got that right.
He did. They're overdue for an all-star season. You mean for Canada?
Nicholas says that March 5th is his birthday.
Oh, how exciting.
Happy future birthday.
Pisces in the house.
Isn't
March 7th?
husband
my husband's birthday is March 6th, so he's right in between.
He's a fish.
Mm-hmm.
What is the Pisces sign?
Isn't it a fish?
Yeah, but I mean, what is like the characteristics?
Oh, I don't know. I only really know the characteristics of mine.
Oh.
I don't research all of the other signs.
Yeah, we never really had any Pisces before.
Mm.
Pisci.
Oh, wow, a lot of March.
Benjamin's cousin's son is March 6th.
Oh my goodness.
And his sister is March 8th. What about your daughter? When's her birthday?
My husband's family has a lot of March, so it's always like a thing.
Yeah.
A lot of March out there.
March.
Nicholas says for your birthday he's gonna get Sheena to sing Good as Gold. Is it the emo version though?
That is so terrible.
Comments about the halftime show? We loved it.
I thought it was great.
Yeah, I thought Usher really showed out. I thought he was killing it.
Uh-huh.
I loved the roller skating. I thought that was cool. I loved the Vegas-y stuff in the beginning. Yeah. The guests. It was all.
What did you think of the moon dancing? That's what I call that when they.
I loved it. Yeah. I haven't seen that in so long. Nobody really does that anymore. So I thought that was a fun throwback for sure.
Yeah. The Trust on Netflix.
We are planning on watching that. I heard that the ending is like lame, but we will probably still watch it anyway.
I forgot what the term is when your cousin has a child. Is that your cousin twice removed?
I think it's a second cousin, right?
Yeah,
I think
it is.
Yeah.
Correct. You win a gold star. The new season of Love is Blind will be on our television tomorrow.
Yeah, we're starting it tomorrow. That means Dad can watch with us. And he's going to pretend to be disgusted, but he's also not going to be able to look away.
He's going to watch. He's going to watch it.
I can't wait. I'm so excited.
Danielle Donato, Kristen Doty,
that's
and
who Nicholas wants
Russell
on House
Hams
of Villains.
for House of Villains.
No.
Maybe.
I don't really need to see Russell again, but I could be into seeing Danny and Kristen on.
Russell Hams just no.
Katy Perry's leaving Idol. Whoa.
To which I have to say, who cares?
We haven't watched American Idol in a very long time.
You gonna give Deal or No Deal Island a chance? Yeah, Boston Rob is on it.
Is he?
Yes. Oh. Maybe we should check it out.
I don't know what the premise is of that show. Is it literally like Deal or No Deal, or
I think,
is there more to it?
Isn't it kind of like a dare type show? Or
hey, man.
Of course we're watching RuPaul.
Okay, the drag queen I was trying to think of earlier, and my mind just like died was Vanjie.
Oh,
Miss
Vanjie.
Vanjie. Vanjie, I'm so sorry for having a moment.
Who is your pick for this season?
Oh,
I didn't like Plain Jane in the beginning, but like I have to say, she is so worthy.
I love her talent. I hope she goes on a journey with her attitude this season.
Yeah.
I hope that she has like a diabetes-esque transformation what's it? Aquaria?
Yeah, Aquaria.
or like Aquaria.
Do you pee clear?
Yeah, she needs to start peeing clear.
Yeah.
I love Miss Banana Queen.
Yes,
I can't remember
her name.
Yeah, I need some more time before I remember everyone's names.
She's so good.
Love her.
I love Q, but I don't think Q.
I love Q's fashion, but I don't think she's on the same performance level.
Right.
Wait, I need to pull this up because I need to give all of our picks here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Drag race cast.
What season is it even?
16.
16. Okay.
Okay.
I know. We were so sad that a mandatory meeting went home.
I loved her. There was just something so special about her. I really loved her.
Because she was a Broadway queen.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what it was. That's a big part of it.
Yeah.
When we heard that she was in the touring cast of Kinky Boots, that just solidified it for us. We already loved her anyway. I do think that she has a lot to learn with her makeup and everything, of course.
Yeah.
But personality and talent, she's there. Oh, I love Dawn.
Oh, I love Dawn.
Let's see. So Banana Queen, Nymphia Wind.
Nymphia Wind.
I'm obsessed with her. Plain Jane, we said. Plasma!
I'm very excited for the musical.
Yes! Week. Oh my god.
Or
Sound
this
of
week,
Music.
Actually.
And we love Tsunami.
It's the Sound of Music.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, Tsunami.
So many good ones.
Yeah.
Love, love, love. Saphira, I really enjoy. I just don't know if she's like cutting edge enough. You know what? Sometimes like a queen will be so like polished and everything, but they don't have
that quirkiness.
Yeah. But
they don't have a gimmick.
Yeah. Well, I mean, her gimmick I feel like would be like the singing, like the opera singing. I need to see more of that. I need to see more of her talents.
I feel like I do like she is lacking in confidence a little bit. Like her confidence was shaken. That's why didn't she use the potion?
She did use the potion.
Didn't need to be using it.
And the judges were very surprised by that. I think Plain Jane got in her head.
Yeah.
Yeah, Miss Vanjie.
It's like from what's that musical? Gypsy.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta have a gimmick.
Such a good show.
Yeah.
Oh, Colin Jost is hosting the White House Correspondents' Dinner.
Oh.
I am not surprised. I think that's a good fit.
I think so.
Because
he should host it with Michael Che, though.
That would be fun.
That would be a lot of fun.
Because you know he's got the comedy chops, but he also went to Harvard, so
right.
He knows politics. If Felicia is on Traitors, she's gonna clip her nails at the round. No, not the round table. I would love to see Felicia on though, for sure.
Yeah.
Wendy loves Plasma. Yes, Plasma is just. She's a New York girl. She's a theater girl. She's an old school girl. I love her.
Yes.
Yes.
I like Dawn.
She's like a wood nymph elf. I just love her. A mythical creature. She's wonderful.
She reminds me of oh gosh. Now the trans queen.
Which one?
Oh. One of the first one that was ever on.
Like she was trans when she was on the show or after?
Yeah.
I don't remember now.
She was a woman made into a man.
So she's a trans man.
Trans man.
Oh, I think I know who you're talking about. She did a lot of like the black and white.
Yes.
Oh, I can't remember their name. I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
This was just like 2 seasons ago. Gottmik.
Gottmik, yes.
Thank you. I don't know when it started, but I'm not good with names anymore. Remembering names. Oh my god.
Wow, you're getting old.
I guess so.
Wow, how does it feel?
I think also I'm not getting enough sleep. I think that contributes to it a lot.
That could be it. Did you want to show any of your new friends?
Sure, but I do have to go soon.
I know.
Oh my god, Laganja, love her.
Laganja Estranja.
Well, maybe you should show your kitties.
Oh, okay. So we have this one, Dapper Boy. And then this one has a crossbody bag, which could hold a change of fresh clothes from the gym or a laptop.
That is like such an old quote from, I think, Queer Eye, right?
Yeah.
Original Queer Eye.
Yes. Which I have to say, the original Queer Eye is so much better.
We love the new one too. We haven't seen enough of the new one yet, but the original, it was just something
just is
so
special.
incredible.
Oh, we also have a chicken with big Botox lips.
Chicken
or
lips.
lip fillers. We have
keychains. That's not up yet. So none of these are up yet. But
none of these are up yet. You have anything else that's new and exciting?
Who we have in here?
Bubby's digging in his toy box.
Oh, we have this little creature.
Oh yes. All right. What animal would you say this is?
I think our Etsy link is in the info below.
Yeah. Chipmunk. All right, let's see. Chipmunk.
I can also type it out real quick.
We've gotten fox, corgi, bear, rodent, cat.
It could be anything you want it to be, baby. Rainbow?
It was supposed to be cat, but I'm kind of thinking it's more of a fox.
I could see fox. Yeah. I think it could be a lot of different things.
Yeah.
I think if you put just a little mouth under the nose, that will make it even more confusing.
It might.
But it's fun.
Might.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I want to see the Wicked movie too.
Oh my god,
really
it looks so good. Yes.
You know what I'm gonna have tomorrow?
What?
Burger finger.
Oh,
it's burger tonight.
Wow, that's exciting.
Yes, it's all about the mystery. We just call it Manimal.
Yeah.
Oh, look who's here.
It's Lamb.
This way.
Lammy cat.
Oh.
Everyone wants to see you, beautiful girl.
So look at me. I can do tricks.
Say kitty.
What do you think it is, Lammy? She said, get that thing away from me.
Oh.
Okay, how dare you?
It looks like she's on your head.
Oh, she is. Look at that. Yeah. Oh, I could balance this cat on my head.
Oh my god. I did see the Twisters trailer, and my immediate thought was one of my best friends from middle school on, and we were college roommates. She is like terrified of tornadoes. And
really?
Yeah, she was always terrified of the Twister movie, and I was wondering if she had seen the trailer yet.
Wait, Jen?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
She's terrified of Twisters. I mean, as you should be. They're terrifying, but
yes.
Yeah, it definitely made me think of her. Lamb. Good girl.
She said, where's my meowie-wana?
Good girl.
Give it to me.
Oh, good boy. Well, it's gotten to be about time. It's pretty late.
Did you know that there's there's
for dogs? Yes.
Yes.
I did know that.
I didn't know that, really. So when I got Lammy the meowie-wana, I had to get doggy-wana too.
Whoa! Oh my god.
Is it the same thing?
I don't know.
It says on the back in very small print, does not contain marijuana, THC, or CBD.
I mean, if it did, people would just go and buy it for themselves.
I mean, how many joints could you get out of this? It's pretty big.
Anyway, Anna Wiley says no meat for me because of Lent on Fridays and yesterday. Any days without meat, I'll consider it a win. Keep up the good work. So that's where we're at.
Yes.
It's about that time. I gotta go home. It's gonna be cold outside.
I'm sure your husband's not waiting for you.
He's asleep.
Oops. I dropped your chicken.
He has to get up for a regular person job in the morning, so.
Oh, he's not a star?
He has a regular person job.
He's a normie.
Yeah. We are also weirdos.
Normies. No, we're weirdos.
All right. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching. We hope you all have a wonderful weekend. Yes. And we will be back for more.
Do your Broadway bow.
So tomorrow, actually, we have a crochet video going up. We've got a vlog going up.
Oh, God.
Potentially a vegan. No, wait, the vegan one's going up next week?
Yeah, the vegan one's probably going to go up on Monday.
Okay. But we have a crochet video going up and the vlog. So, yay!
Wow.
So, we hope you'll join us for that. And
I'm going to give it a Trishelle.
Thanks for watching. And until next time, much love. Bye, everybody.
Wonderful.
Bye.
Have a great weekend.
Bye.
Enjoy the long weekend.
Bye. Oh, yeah. Enjoy.
Good night.
We're going to go fold some scarves.
Bye.